I'm out of here.
Patorishia pulled the bottle away from her lips, and she held a blank stare. I love you, Princess Patorishia Avalon-Tellesco. Lucas pulled Patorishia's face toward his and smashed his lips upon hers. Soft, warm, for some reason. Patorishia's lips were everything Lucas had imagined, and more. It was the most amazing thing he'd ever tasted. If asked, Lucas would say she tasted like happiness flying on a rainbow. For a few seconds of heaven, the shy boy had sacrificed his biggest secret with a forbidden act. Easily one of the boldest things Lucas had ever done in his life. It was incredibly brief, but the damage had been done. When the blonde immediately sat back, he found that Patorishia hadn't budged an inch. Anxiously forcing his eyes to look up at her face, Lucas found an expression he couldn't identify. Patorishia's eyes looked vacant, her mouth hung slightly agape. Flushing scarlet, it gradually began to sink into Lucas's mind, the gravity of what he'd done. Lucas bit his lower lip. He could still taste the Werepire princess there. Squaring her jaw, the blue-haired girl regarded him silently for a few moments before slipping Lucas's arms off of her body and resting her hands on her dress. That was when Lucas became afraid. He wanted to get out of there, so Patorishia wouldn't be looking at him like that any longer. Lucas opened his mouth to speak, but he had no idea what he could say at this point. He wanted to cry. Tears for unrequited love and tears for his own stupidity. Shakily getting to his feet, he looked away from Patorishia and began to unsteadily move towards the door like one condemned. As he was about to pass by where Patorishia sat on his couch, his progress was stopped by her hand catching his wrist. He looked at Patorishia in alarm, the blue-haired girl looking at him with an unreadable expression. A penetrating gaze that Lucas found he couldn't look away from. Patorishia stared him down for what felt like an eternity.
Now I know why Lien hasn't forgiven you yet.
I'm sorry, Your Highness.
For what?
I didn't mean to kiss you. It just sort of happened. I'm sorry I changed everything. Patorishia got up off the couch and turned Lucas's body to face her.
Were you afraid of everything changing between you and Lien?
Mm-hmm. And now he hates me.
What did you think he'd do?
I don't know. I loved you, but Lien's your cousin. And I was afraid that he would feel left out.
Lucas.
Mm-hmm.
Lien is the only reason I like you.
What?
If it weren't for Lien telling me how sweet and innocent you are, I wouldn't even know your name.
What?
I love you too, Lucas Kress.
Patricia kissed Lucas, who was shocked by her reply.
Push the button, pull the chain. Here comes the chocolate choo-choo train.